Hey everyone, Don here with Don's Question of the Day. Guys, welcome to another edition of DQOTD. Guys, what the heck? It's snowing in Kansas again, guys. I cannot believe it. And it's fairly cold too, so that's the way the cookie crumbles, guys. Let's get into today's question and yesterday's question, guys. The second question of the week. Guys, I think we're going to be filming from my car today, so excuse that, because I think this is the first results video that I've done that with. But anyways, guys, we're going to do it. Before we get into our second question for this week, guys, I would ask you to consider subscribing. You can do that by hitting that red subscribe button down below and letting me know that you appreciate the channel, because that would really help us out. And also ring-a-ding-a-ding that notification bell. If you do that, you'll know when we come out with a new video for one of the questions or something fun, guys. So here we go with the question of the day. Do you like salads? I hope you do, because that's what the question was all about. Basically, what is your favorite flavor / kind of salad dressing for salads or fruits or whatever you might dip salad dressing into or pour on top of salad or whatever it might be? Some of you mentioned mixing dressings with certain cream cheeses and sour creams and stuff and making dips out of it for chips and stuff like that. So that was interesting too. So and it was all open, but basically I tried to narrow it down to the kind of categories, I guess, of dressings. So you know, just different types of dressing that were actually like French dressing. I counted all those as French dressing. Same with ranch. You know, there's all just different kinds of the same kind of families of dressing. So that's how we kind of categorized things for the last couple of days. So here we go with what you guys said. There will be a third, second, and first place for today, the results, but these are the ones that got mentioned, but they weren't really, they didn't have a lot of votes per se. So I did want to include them. There are a lot more dressings out there, obviously, but this is the results that you guys gave me. So we've got Henderson's vinaigrette. We've got a Russian dressing, which I had never heard of, but apparently there is such a thing as Russian dressing as a family, as a category of salad dressings. So that's interesting. Chipotle, you've got Chipotle ranch and a bunch of different Chipotle flavored dressings. So that was interesting to hear. I like Chipotle ranch with French fries. That goes really good. That's something else I didn't mention is, you know, dipping it with your favorite fries and stuff. Even your hamburgers, you can do that too. So kind of interesting. You had a raspberry vinaigrette. Yum, that sounds very delicious. A Caesar. Caesar is definitely a dressing, and it goes on Caesar salads, obviously. And a good Caesar salad is really good with some Parmesan cheese. Heck yeah, some croutons, good stuff there. We had vinegar and oil. Some of you said vinegar and oil. Some of you said just vinegar and some salt and pepper, because that goes well as well. We have honey mustard. We've got a Thousand Island dressing. We've all heard of that. And also poppy seed. I'm thinking like all kinds of different poppy seeds, really. Like a mustard and maybe kind of an Italian, kind of. But in its own right, poppy seed dressing is in its own family or category. So, so that wraps it up for the ones that you mentioned. Now we have third, second, and first place for your favorite flavor or kind of salad dressing. So here we go with that, guys. In third place, coming in third, guys, is Italian dressing, guys, with 9% of today's vote. 9% of you said Italian, and like I said before, that could be any brand name. A lot of you mentioned Olive Garden, not sponsored, but Olive Garden is definitely one of my favorite dressings, and really puts the other Italian dressings to shame, really, in my opinion. A lot of you agreed with that. Some of you didn't, but that's okay. So Italian, 9%, third place. Second place winner today was a tie with 16% each for blue cheese dressing and French dressing. So 16% and 16%, so 32% of the vote for those two because they tied for second place. So there we go. I bet you can probably guess the first place winner today with 33% of today's vote, which is a lot. And I kind of figured that this would go down this way, but it did take a good portion of the percentage. Ranch dressing, of course. Ranch dressing, and again, everybody has their favorites with their ranch. Some of you don't like ranch at all, and that's fine. I completely understand that, but for me, it would have to be buttermilk ranch, and that was definitely my pick for today. That's the kind of ranch that I'm not talking about that bottled junk crap stuff. So this is stuff that you make at home with mayonnaise and buttermilk and the little packets that you get at the store that are kind of expensive. So there we go, guys. Buttermilk ranch would be my pick, but ranch, that falls into ranch as a category, as a family of as a family of salad dressings. So there we go, guys. Today's results on your salad. All right, guys. I hope you will join me next week for 2 more questions for this coming week. The first and second. I can tell you the second question next week will be one that you won't want to miss. So make sure you tune in to that one, guys. It's one that we've done before, and we're going to do it again. So don't miss it, and make sure you participate by going to our Facebook page each week for the 2 questions that we have, and make sure you comment and put in your information so it'll get into the results video, guys. All of that stuff's in the description down below for the links. I'm Don. Question everything, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.